Imagine having someone pick a random card, put it back somewhere random in the deck, you proceed to shuffle as many times as you want, but you still are able to manage to control the selected card's location. Now that is something you'll be able to do by the end of the video. What you saw just there were 3 different ways to control a card to the top, and as a card magician, it is absolutely essential for you to know. In case you want to know, I'm using the Captain America playing cards that were gifted to me by Card Mafia, and if you want to have a look, I left the link in the description. Now we're going to learn how to do the double undercut, how to retain the top card using the Riffle shuffle, as well as the overhand shuffle. As for the Riffle shuffle and the overhand shuffle, I will briefly go through them in this video. However, I have a super detailed video on how to shuffle cards like a magician. And before we get started, don't forget to grab yourself a deck of cards and don't forget to hit like. It really helps. All right, so we're gonna get started with the double undercut, okay? Now, before we get started with the double undercut, I wanna talk about the grip. So you need your thumb here, first finger there, and 3 fingers underside. That is called the mechanics grip, and that's the grip. Okay, so we're in mechanics grip. I'm going to dribble through the cards and show the spectator the cards. So we have here the 8 of hearts. I'm gonna leave it here, and when I dribble down, I dribble towards me first, so leaving the first card a little bit like this, and then the rest of the card a little forward. So it looks like a mess right now, but what I have here is this thing here. So all I need to do is to take my thumb, push it up, and then have a thumb break. So when the spectator selects their card, I dribble the cards down here like this. You'll see that I started the dribble a bit down like this here, so that from the front it looks like a mess, but when I clean it up, my thumb goes here, I push it forward, and then I have a thumb break. Now from the thumb break, I can transfer it to a pinky break. So right here, I'm going to use the pinky of my left hand, and I will hold it like this. So thumb break, transfer it to pinky break. And that is one way to control the selected card. You dribble all the way down like this. It looks like a mess, but with your thumb, push, and then you have your thumb break here. But with your other hand, you grab the deck in mechanics grip, and instead of having your pinky up on top of the deck, your pinky just grabs the little break right here. So that's what it's called, the pinky break. Now you see how only a bit of the flesh of my pinky is keeping a break? You don't want to put your whole pinky in there, but you just want to use a little bit of the flesh, so that from the front like this, it looks very minimal. Even till here, like you don't see much. You obviously want to angle yourself like this so that your pinky break is minimal. That way you're able to just keep talking and hold the cards like this. Now, once you're ready to do the double undercut, you will re-grip using your thumb break, and then you will take half a pack under the pinky break. So the break is right here. You will take a pack under here. So using your pinky, you break off one pile here. You would put that pile at the top. And then the next thing you do is you take where you left the break and you put that to the top. So essentially what you're doing is the break, you're just doing this, but using 2 cuts, it's a little more, it hides the obvious cut a little better. So we're going to cut the bottom half, and then you're going to cut the next half like this, showing that card that we were controlling once again. So one last time, right here, you do the dribble like this, thumb pushes in, So now you have the break here. You transfer it to your mechanics grip with the pinky break, just so, let's say if you're still talking, you can just casually hold a grip like this. But once you're ready to do the double undercut, you grab the thumb break once again. So you grab it here like this, keeping the thumb break, and then using these hands here, your pinky, you can take a little packet, put it to the top, and then take the next packet with the pinky break and put it to the top. So boom, boom, boom. So I'll show you the front, boom, boom. And from the back, boom, and boom. And that is a double undercut. Now next up would be to control the top card using the Riffle Shuffle. Now usually you would have done your double undercut, and now I usually feel that it's not enough to show that you shuffle the cards. So after a double undercut, to control the cards at the top, you want to keep shuffling so that it looks like the card's completely mixed up. You can do this as many times as you want, and the card is still at the top. And what happens is that it's fairly simple. Using the Riffle Shuffle, you just make sure that the last card is the top card. So since the card's already on top, you just gotta make sure that the top card, which is here, is still the selection. So using that, you have a Riffle Shuffle top stock retention. And if you wanna learn how to do a proper Riffle Shuffle, don't forget, I have an in-depth tutorial on my channel. Next up is the Overhand Shuffle. So we're going to control the top card using the Overhand Shuffle. Basically what you do is you want to peel, really just peel the first card here, okay? And then you're going to keep doing the Overhand Shuffle. Now, the spectator's card is at the bottom, so you don't want to be shuffling the cards like this so that they keep seeing their card at the bottom. So you want to be facing the back of the deck, facing the spectator, or even just like this. So now, like I said earlier, you peel the top card at the bottom, and now what you can do is, instead of keep shuffling, you're going to grab the middle of the pack instead of the top stock. So you're going to grab the middle. So if you look at the bottom here, when you do the Overhand Shuffle, the control card remains to the bottom. So if I show it like this, the card is still at the bottom. You basically just do the usual Overhand Shuffle while keeping your finger in contact with the bottom card so that it kind of peels off with the rest of the cards. So once you did this initial Overhand Shuffle by peeling off the first card, right? You can peel off the middle stock. Keep shuffling as many times as you want because that card will keep staying here. And until you're ready, you can simply do a normal Overhand Shuffle. And then to the very last card, you want to peel until the very last card, and then you put it here because that last card is now the top card. So that is it's very simple. I mean, if you want to know how to do the Overhand Shuffle, I also have an in-depth tutorial on my channel. So if I want to show you like this, the card goes to the bottom, I shuffle it, and until I'm ready, let's say now, I can just keep shuffling and then bring that card back to the top. So simple, so magical. So I hope this is going to be useful to you because I am still using all three till this day after over 15 years of practicing magic. That's a lot. Now, if you want to learn some more advanced card magic that's high caliber and even magician fooling, I highly recommend the Mealings membership. At the time of recording, there is over 116 items in that membership. So once you have access to the membership, you have access to everything at once. Now, if you'd like to check it out, I highly recommend the code NEWMEMBER to save £5 off the first month. And honestly, I highly recommend it because I am myself a member of the Mealings membership. And if you want to check it out, I left the link in the description. Just so I know that you made it all the way till the end, be sure to comment with the word control and be sure to check out this video in the meantime. I will see you in the next video. Peace.